Today is World International Turtle Day. Yes, even turtles get their own day. The day aims to increase knowledge and respect for these reptiles and encourage humans to protect them. Well, 105 turtle hatchlings will be leaving the Durban Point Yacht Club to be released into the sea today. Well, Desan Thatia is live for us at Ushaka Marine World this morning. Desan, a very good morning to you. So I suppose many sitting at home are wondering, what's the big deal about 105 turtles being, set free? So maybe you can tell us.
That's right, an entire day dedicated to our shelled friends, Uveka. And I must just apologize for the noise. We are at the Turtle Rehabilitation Center at the Ushaka Marine World, so there's lots of machinery and the pool pumps that are running in the background. So normally, I would have a guest explain what this is all about, but today I have more than just one guest. In fact, I have about 110 of them, and they all are little wriggly shelled creatures that will be released in the ocean in a short while. In fact, we'll be leaving on a boat in probably about 10 minutes or so. They are under the care of Malini Patha, who's a senior aquarist at the Ushaka Marine World. Malini, I know you've been quite busy with your friends since early this morning. It's a big day. What kind of preparation goes into a day like today before you finally release them into the ocean?
Before release, we have to make sure that the animals are healthy, and that will involve usually medicals and observations. So between our husbandry team and our animal health team, we work together to make sure that each little turtle is ready for release. So we usually do swim tests, we look for body damage, we make sure that their reaction to food is appropriate. We make sure that they're able to get food for themselves, because only 1 to 2 of every 1,000 turtles eggs laid makes it to adulthood. So these little guys, they're very important for their species, and we have to do everything we can do to give them a better chance of survival.
And they've been initially they were found by passers-by in Cape Town and then handed over to the Two Oceans Aquarium, and that happened over a few months. What kind of state were they in when they were found?
So they were in varying states. Remember that in the Cape, the water is cold, and that cold temperature will affect the animal's metabolism. With that slower metabolism, you'll have other problems, like the animals won't be able to feed. They might also, a common problem with turtles that strand is dehydration. They're unable to get food for themselves. They're just not as strong. So the main problem is that they haven't been eating, and everything is slowed down. So when they wash up on the beach, they don't have the strength to get back into the Gullis current. It's just not going to happen. So somebody has to give them a little bit of step up. So all these animals would have come in varying state of health. Fortunately, the ones that came to us last week were in really good health. We do have some animals that will be held back for further rehabilitation, just a little bit longer. Remember, they need the best chance of survival possible. So that's what we're going to do for them.
And Malini, just as we wrap up, I just want to show our viewers what's happening now. I understand that they are now being prepared to be taken over to the boat where we will have them released out at sea. But just to come to this question, why is it so important to make sure that these turtles are saved and are released back into their natural habitat?
There's 7 species of turtles found worldwide and 5 species found in the West Indian Ocean. And all these animals are listed as endangered. So, we have to do everything we can. Turtles face so many, they face predators, pollution, all these challenges in survival, and it is really difficult for them. So we have to do everything we can to make sure that these animals survive.
Thank you very much. Malini Patha, the senior aquarist at Ushaka Marine World, Uveka. We will be going along with our little friends off to a boat, and they'll be dropped off about 10 nautical miles out at sea. You heard Malini saying there that this is an endangered species, these loggerhead turtles, and that is why there's such extreme care taken to make sure that they are A, rehabilitated, and B, taken back to their natural habitat in a good state.
Okay, well, you enjoy that boat ride, Desan Thatia, while the rest of us have to sit in here and work in a